Yo, what is going on, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today, it may or may not be a long video, I don't know, but there has been a lot that has changed around here since I have given you any sort of update video or anything like that. So, enough of me talking, because I'm already going to talk a lot, but let's get into it. Okay, let's start with the obvious. We finally got a lift in here. It's been a long time coming. I've been telling myself for 3 years at least now that I've been needing a lift, and the time finally came that I actually need a lift, and this is gonna help me out so much compared to when I was working over here in this spot, and that was my main work area, you know, using these jacks that were over here, and the jacks would only go up to the 3rd notch. Well, they can go higher, but my low profile jack can only lift it so high, and there's no way I can drop a transmission on the ground with how low this thing sits. So that was my reason to finally get a lift. So there's that. And another thing that happened, even though I have never given you guys updates on this thing or posted any videos besides 1 or 2, big blockade of lifter, I'm pretty sure. So I got to tear apart this. Probably just gonna throw a set of lifters and a cam in, send it, because when it was running last time, the oil pressure is fine. And before this, I mean, there's already metal going through this anyway, because this had a bronze distributor gear on in the back, and that ate that up. So it is what it is, but that's what's going on with the big block. So that is hurt. That's why that is on the lift, and it's got the blue stuff on it, of course, because, you know, when I break out the blue wrap, it's gonna be down for a while. Long story short, number 5 piston got cracked, but it was completely stock bottom end. As you guys know, I have not cracked this thing open. Either one of 2 things happen to have that piston go. First reason being, because it just had too much boost. That's probably what happened, because when we put the borescope down there, there wasn't any signs of it detonating or running too lean or whatever. The piston was just straight up cracked, like 3/4 of the way across.
Yeah,
That goes all the way across.
So that the connector not's hitting the piston.
And my other reasoning behind it was I had my passenger side fuel rail come apart from the injectors. That raw fuel went straight into the Pro Charger. Even though it's a really long way from the Pro Charger to that cylinder, it could have happened, but gas could have got down into that cylinder, and it could have just locked it for a split second when I was trying to crank it back over, when I was trying to get off the road, because of course it took a shit on me right at rush hour on the busiest intersection in Cedar Rapids. So there's that. We got really lucky because that's a ticking time bomb. It's making it sound like I had a rod knock until I put my borescope down in there and checked it all out. Yeah, no, it was pretty much the piston flexing. Like, I can't do it with one hand, but well, it's pretty much whenever it go up and down, it would be, you know, flexing like that. So what the rod would be wanting to do is, since it's flexing like that, the rod wants to shoot through that piston and, you know, window your block out, and the piston's going into your heads, and not a good thing. Back to the parts. I am building a 415 stroker motor. Here are what the rods look like. Obviously from Molnar, forged set of rods. These are their Power Adder Plus rods with ARP 2000 standard hardware that pretty much everyone their mom runs. But that's what the rods look like. So here is what our stroker crank looks like. Obviously forged, and this whole rotating assembly is good for over 1,500 horsepower. I don't have the rods here, or pistons I meant. Pistons are up at my neighbor's, but I do have a set of diamond pistons. I have the specs on my phone, and I will drop them in the video. Back there is my cam. I don't want to undo that box. It's a pain in the ass to get back together, but I will drop the cam specs in the video as well. and picture what that looks like too. So down there in that box is my Holley dash with my forged carbon insert. I have a video of that already when I did the unboxing, so I'll drop that in this video as well. And then here's all of our transmission goodies. We got the M&M shifter down there. We have the CO2 assist shift kit there. We have the swap harness from the 4L60 70 280. We have the NP 261 to 4L80 adapter, transcooler. So here is what the adapter looks like. That sandwiches in between the transfer case and the transmission. Then for the swap harness, since I haven't opened it, I don't want to show you guys. I'll just drop a picture of what it looks like in the thing. It's nothing crazy. Now we get into the fun stuff. Here's what the good stuff looks like. Shout out Garage Built Performance and Joseph Thomas for getting me right on this stuff. That is what our CO2 kit looks like. Can't wait to show you guys the shifter because the shifter is so freaking badass. So I was originally gonna get a Motion Raceworks one, but with how the cable exited out the back of the shifter, or the front of the shifter, I needed one to exit out the rear. So that's why I went with this one. Plus, I've already seen a guy put one of these in his Trailblazer, so I know it works and it looks really good in there. Yeah, guys, I mean, tell me that's not badass. I've always wanted one of these shifters for a very long time, so it's just surreal finally getting one of these. And last but certainly not least, we got our rings right here. We got our main studs, our oil pump, rod bearings, main bearings. Got a very nice oil patches dumbbell from Improved Racing. Little billet dumbbell. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Here is what the Morel lifters look like. Very nice set of lifters. I was trying to get the actual Johnson ones, but they weren't in stock, so I got these. Next week, we have a brand new set of valve springs coming in from BTR, 660 springs with titanium retainers. And then I pretty much have everything that I need to put this together. Well, actually, no, I lied. I am missing my converter. I still need to order a converter, and then I gotta get drive shafts made for this. So we're getting some carbon fiber drive shafts made. Oh, forgot. It's a really nice cross member I got from Oscar Boludo Fab. He makes really badass shit. Oh, transfer case, the NP261 chilling right there. All right, you guys, I am so excited. One of my custom one-off parts came in today. It was planned but not planned. I know this is a random part of the video. I'm super excited, so let's get into this. Do a little unboxing for you guys. Okay, so you guys are gonna see my first reaction to this. I have not opened this yet. All right, you guys, here is the, oh, I lied. Let me put you down for a second. I'm horrible at unboxings. So sorry, guys. Oh, those are fucking sick, dude. Oh my God, those look awesome. Hold on. Dude, oh my God. Those look fucking sick. What? Oh, bro. Bro, I'm shaking with excitement right now. Camera's kind of messing with what the purple looks like. It's more of a deeper purple. I want to give a huge shout out to Shay at DSP. He's another one of my go-to guys that I go to for parts. So if you guys need anything, hit up Shay. As you can tell, I mean, he's got awesome shit. Shay's an absolute G. But anyways, back to the video. God, that is fucking awesome. Holy shit. Like, dude, I don't know what to say. Like, these look awesome. I'm so excited to put these on. Like, y'all have no idea. I forgot to show you guys just the beautiful machine marks of these valve covers. I mean, they're just awesome, dude. Absolutely beautiful. Since I did not say a word in this clip, I'm just gonna go over what I was doing. I was just showcasing the valve covers, what they looked like in the direct sunlight, and how much the purple changes compared to being inside versus outside. But this is the end of the video. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.